Emergencies come in many forms and can happen at any time, affecting your life in ways you don't expect. Is your company prepared for an emergency? Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and smash that like button. That will help a lot. We can find much more safety information in our channel and in our site hsebox.com. Thank you. Emergencies can create a variety of hazards for workers in the impacted area. Preparing before an emergency incident plays a vital role in ensuring that employers and workers have the necessary equipment, know where to go, and know how to keep themselves safe when an emergency occurs. This emergency preparedness and response video provide information on how to prepare and train for emergencies and the hazards to be aware of when an emergency occurs. This video provides information for employers and workers across industries, and for workers who will be responding to the emergency. Emergencies in the workplace cannot be eliminated, but if you have an emergency action plan in place and have trained workers to respond quickly and appropriately, you can optimize efficiency, relieve anxiety, and in some cases, save lives. Management commitment and worker involvement are essential to an effective emergency action plan. The action plan should be explained to workers and reviewed whenever the plan or responsibilities change. How good is your emergency action plan? Find out by asking yourself and your workers the following questions. General.
Is there a means of reporting emergencies and accounting for personnel before and after an incident? Who is the person responsible for decision-making during emergency conditions? Does everyone in the workplace know the procedures to follow in various emergency scenarios? For example, fire, explosion, earthquake, chemical spill or workplace violence, etc.? Do workers know the escape routes and evacuations procedures, including where to reassemble for a head count or for further instruction? Do workers know where emergency supplies are located?
Medical.
Do workers know how to respond in the event of a medical emergency? Are there workers trained in cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, and first aid? Does the worksite have first aid equipment which corresponds to the possible injuries workers may encounter? For example, emergency wash stations, personal protective equipment, oxygen tanks, ice packs, etc. Are emergency response phone numbers clearly posted where they can be readily accessed? For example, fire department, ambulance, medical facility, etc.
Fire.
Does the worksite have fire extinguishers that match the possible fire hazards? Have workers practiced using the fire extinguisher so that they're aware of their operation and limitations? Have the fire extinguishers been recharged within the last year? They must be tagged to indicate the recharge date.
Spills.
Does the worksite have absorbent material that matches the quantity and type of chemicals which could spill? Do you have the relevant personal protective equipment that would be needed to respond to a chemical spill? Have workers been properly trained in how to safely respond to a chemical spill?
Once you have established your emergency action plan, make sure workers are trained and retrained in the possible emergencies they may encounter, the emergency procedures they should follow, any first aid or rescue procedures, and in the location of emergency response equipment and phone number. In an emergency, an immediate and educated response can save individual lives, business operations, and thousands of dollars in potential losses. Drills allow staff to practice evacuation procedures in a simulated situation to ensure they are fully aware of how to safely exit the building or workplace. The more familiar staff are with the drill procedures, the higher the chance that staff remain safe and well during an emergency. Don't forget to schedule periodic drills in your workplace to ensure your team is ready in a real emergency situation. These recommendations are for general guidance only and should not be relied upon for legal compliance purposes. This means your emergency plan must address the real situation that can occur in your organization, including internal and external issues. We hope this video helps you to understand what needs to be in place for an emergency. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments section below. We're happy to help you. Check our channel for more safety topics. See you soon. Never forget, safety is your responsibility. Stay always safe. Bye bye.